to share with you a little bit about my glass bead making today. This is my torch that I make the beads on. It is a mix of propane and oxygen. I have a propane tank right outside my door and it's piped in. And then this machine right here is an oxygen concentrator. It pulls the oxygen from the air. So it's a little noisy, but I get my music going and you don't even hear it. So I'm going to fire up the torch and show you how to melt a little glass. So first the propane, and then I turn on the oxygen. And that's my flame. We're good to go. I have a sophisticated little fan here that pulls the fumes out of my face and takes them outside. These are mandrels. These are a stainless steel rod that you build the bead on. And as you can see, it's been dipped in bead release. So that allows the bead to come off the rod after it's fired. After I make the bead, I immediately slide over here to my chili pepper kiln and put the beads in the kiln. And those are annealed. They're baked for about 5 hours at 960 degrees and then cooled slowly. And that will make the bead strong and durable. So it doesn't crack. They're small, they're glass. They will break, but at the same time, you'd be surprised how durable they are. So my rod is red hot. So I'm going to grab probably some turquoise, which is one of my favorite colors. And you kind of want to heat the rod slowly so that it doesn't pop. I'm out here in the flame. We're not the hottest part of the flame. The blue is the hottest part of the flame. But I'm going to warm the glass slowly, and as you can see, it's turning orange. So when it starts to slump, that's when I'm going to wrap it around the mandrel. That is the very start of how I make a disc bead. So now I'm going to add another color. I like to work with yellow a lot too. So you want to keep the bead hot, but I don't want it to be so hot that it changes its shape. Now that was a little pop of glass. There's kind of a basic disc, and then I take these smaller rods are called stringers. I often pull them myself. These you can purchase at this diameter. But this is what I use to make the dots. So while the bead is still warm, I'm going to heat up the stringer so I get a nice little gather on the end, and then just touch it to the glass. And pull up, melt it off. So there's my first dot. And if you notice, the glass, when it's hot, it changes color. So that's fun, because sometimes the next day when you come out to look at your beads and take them out of the kiln after they've cooled, it may be a different color combination than what you remember. And I swing over and pop it in the kiln so it doesn't cool too fast. And there's one in the oven.